Well, good evening. Hope you're all doing well. Um, Hope your trading week is going well. It's winding down now. Tomorrow's Friday. So we had to make some changes. I will not go softly into that good night. Hey, if you haven't already, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button for me. I would appreciate it. My little channel would appreciate it. We did. We had to make some changes. We had to what's that old saying by Bruce Lee? You have to become water and adapt. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but started off good today. Started off good. Some live trades from earlier. Some of this is painful to watch. And in pain, sometimes is when you find out you have to do things differently or you are going to get the same results, right? Um, this is from brand new this is a brand new 50K, or excuse me, 150K account that I was trading today. And I started down the same path that I went down yesterday. That was not a fun road to travel. And I didn't want to do that again. I actually started out good, you know, relatively good. Today was tough to trade. Today was a lot like yesterday. As a matter of fact, maybe bond sale days, I just will skip right on over those. We burnt through so many levels. Anyway, I like to do this in the mornings. I like to do this periodically throughout the day. Keep an eye on these levels, the session high, the high, pre-market low, because we visited all of those today. Maybe even twice. It was crazy. Um, I wanna actually fast forward and uh, is it this one? Okay, so if you'll notice, is it paused? We'll pause. We will pause. I'm negative 410 in this trade right now because I went short here, expecting the same thing I always do. Just a few clicks and I'll take profit. That didn't happen. And then I get stuck in this joker for what seemed like forever, right? Because I'm stubborn and I won't freaking let go of it. Manually drag this over because this one is a drawn out, dragged out trade. I'm checking. I'm like, come on, somebody come bail me out. And now, negative 630. It gets ugly. It gets ugly. 710. I think it was at 800 right there. Yep, 800. Disgusting. So now so I only had one contract in this at the time, which gives you an opportunity to try and buy your way out if you pull it off correctly. It also gives you an opportunity to add to it and completely bury yourself if you do it incorrectly. That was yesterday for me. um, so I start scalping my way out of this, and I finally accomplished that, right? But it has left a bad taste in my mouth for the time being. So here I'm almost back to even. We're at 149,972. I think I was actually up like 330 when that trade happened, if I remember correctly. Um, but I do it again. I do it again here in a minute. It might actually be nope, not this one. I actually get out of this one. Yeah, that one was a good. This one I get stuck in. This one right here. We are stuck like Chuck in this trade. And this is where the feelings all from yesterday start coming back in of, dude, why are we just giving it away again? Why? Why are we doing that? If you are repeating the stupidity from yesterday, we are going to end up with the same result, bro. Stop. And I eventually let this one go. And I let this one go for a pretty big loss. Like $900 loss, $800 loss. It's already at 740. Do you, I don't know if you all do this. Record your trades and go back and look at the bad ones. It's painful. It really is like, bro, why? Why do that? Um, but again, I learned a little something and I changed some things. This one I can just fast forward through it because it takes off and goes to the heavens here in a minute. And I'm like, okay, you win. You freaking win. You can have it back. Actually, I'm curious what that max law 780. 860. Jesus. I think it ends up being like a $900 loser. Anyway, so after this one, that gets me back down to like 149 300 or so. That's ugly. Especially that's like $1,000 backwards. 149 500. That's like yeah, an $800 P&L swing, but it's more than that. It's actually an $1,100 swing because I was up 300 at one point. So if you were paying attention, you can see a subtle change in the order screens here. Sat down and I thought about it, and I was like, I like this way that I trade. What can I do to keep from knocking my freaking head off? And the obvious answer is set a freaking stop loss. So I sat down and I thought about it. So I wanted to leave myself enough room to let a trade work out. And I wanted to set my take profit with just a couple of points, which is like an 8 tick take profit and a 20 tick stop. Um, that works out beautifully for me. I tried 10 ticks to the good side, and that let me stay in it too long, or it would let the price target bump not quite to where it needed to be, and then it would come back and snap me in the face. So the sweet spot for me was 8 tick take profit in a 20 tick stop. And that did not work flawlessly. Don't get me wrong. I think I still went on to take at least 5 trades that the stop got ran on. But it kept me from leaving myself exposed to not taking a loss and just continuing to let a $200 loser turn into $1,000 loser. Because as we can see, Russ has no self-control when it comes to taking a loss, especially once I am already in profit. It is so hard for me to cut a loss. But again, cutting a loss is really not cutting a loss. Cutting a loss is saving you. Cutting a loss is saving your profits, right? Um, so again, I forgot to get in Rhythmic and pull up all of the data from today. I was told you can go back and do that retroactively, but when I got in there to do that, all I see is 11.8. It's like 11.9 hasn't printed yet. Well, today is 11.9, and that's the day that we traded on. So I would be very, very curious to see how many actual trades that I took and how many actual trades were winners. I know normally it's right around an 80% win rate that I have. I took well, at one point I was down 149 500. I know I saw 149 100 before I made my way back. So let's get to that and I'll finish that thought here in a second. So I finished up net on the day. Net profit out of the doghouse, out of the drawdown. I finished up 583.80 to the good, which that's great and all, but that means I had to make up freaking $1,000+ plus the 583 to the good. So that's really frustrating to let myself dig that deep of a hole to dig out of, because today could have been an awesome day, but and maybe tomorrow will be an awesome day. I don't know. I know that trading with the automatic take profit and the automatic stop completely changed my day today. Now, whether that holds true tomorrow or not, I don't know. It's the first time I've traded this style with a stop and an automatic take profit. With the automatic take profit, so before, when I would place an order, and you all have seen me do this, that I'll go click the mouse button and then manually place my take profit on the screen. It's already there. Why didn't I do this before? I don't know, but I ended up with a really good day for me. Um, that's actually my goal. 500 on this account is the goal. Anything over that is gravy. 500 for 10 days gives me the payout, right? That's the thought process there. So anything above that is awesome. And I avoided catastrophe today too. So back to that. So on a regular day, I normally have an 80% win rate. I don't know how many, there might have been another 30 trades after that big last loser to bring me back. There might be more than that. I'd be really curious to see tomorrow if I'm able to pull today's stats up, because I actually, maybe I'm a closet nerd. I don't know. I actually like to see these stats once I'm done. How many trades I take, how many losers I had, and I wish I could add another stat column up there and be the lost dollars. I would actually like to see how many dollars I actually gave back in a day. That would actually be a cool stat for me. Maybe not. Maybe make me go want to throw up. Be like, dude. But a long story short here is changing my way of thinking, uh, taking a break, right? Because that last loser really made me angry, and I stepped away. I took a break, cleared my head, put some thought into how I can come back, and then coming up with the stop loss, which is like duh, right? And then coming up with the automatic take profit. There were so many trades because it was so volatile today that as soon as I would click the button, it would automatically fill me because it was moving that fast today, which is great. That's actually, I mean, that's how I make the magic happen, right? But anyway, now I'm rambling. Again, I really appreciate you all tuning in. That is all I got for the day. I finished green today. I brought it back from a bad day. Well, that's another thing too, real quick. I didn't go on tilt today. Yesterday, if that would have happened to me yesterday, I would have traded that account in that same manner until it wasn't here anymore. So I did not do that today. I stopped, took a break, reevaluated, and then came back and pulled off a pretty dang good day for me. So now that is all I got. And I will catch up with you all next time. I really appreciate you tuning in, and take care.